Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tash and welcome if you're new. I'm going to do a book vlog today. I have technically already filmed an intro and an outro to this video. You don't even want to know what's happened. I filmed this entire vlog. I'm going to preface this first by saying that this is a new camera to me and I'm still learning the settings. But I made a really rookie mistake and decided to film everything in slow-mo. So clips that were like 4 minutes long are like 25 minutes. I'm trying to correct all the ones that don't have sound, but now I'm gonna have to voice over and do a new intro and outro, which is totally fine. So you're gonna see me now and I'm gonna be in the exact same outfit again at the end. Truly what I wanted to get from this book shopping day was to go and get a book, A Little Life, and that was like the main book I wanted to grab. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I spent more than I should have on books that I didn't really need. So really saying here was that I was going to bring back some books that I'm unhauling to put back into the little library because it was looking a little dead. But yeah, I didn't take any from this little library this time.
I know it's too early, that we have to thread it slowly. These days have been a blessing, but it's early for confessing. And we don't have to rush it, let's take it easy, yes I got it. I get to know your secrets, to wait until your mystery. Cause girl, I feel this little thing is gonna grow. We have to take good care and keep it. Whoa. And maybe when spring comes, we call it love. So keep it it in your arms until it's growing. We're gonna take this fan and keep it going. And maybe when spring comes, we'll call it love. And maybe time will tell if this is real or just a spell. But right now it feels alright. Are we blinded by the lights? But there's something in your eyes, girl. There's something in your eyes. Or maybe it's a wine, but I think we make it work. 'Cause girl, I feel this little thing that's gonna grow. We have to take good care and keep it warm. And maybe when spring comes, we call it love. So keep it in your arms until it's growing. Gonna take this thing and keep it going. And maybe when spring comes, we call it love. We call it love. So keep it in your arms.
I'm back. So I ended up buying 5 books from the shops, which I'm sure you've seen my slow-mo videos that I've tried to speed up with no sound. I swear one day I will get better at this vlogging thing. The books that I got A Little Life As I Needed, which I did check up on the website for Waterstones and they said they had it in stock, so I went and grabbed it. I've seen quite a few people reviewing this recently and people say that they don't recommend it, but they also love the book because obviously it's just a very sad book. For the people who don't know what this book is, it is a thick boy and it basically follows like a group of 4 friends, I believe in New York City. Yeah, New York City. And it follows them through their university days all the way through to later in life. It follows like a really choppy timeline. I believe as well like the timeline's not fully disclosed while you're reading it. People say like you just get so attached to these characters and their friend group and what they're going through. Some things are so deeply sad and traumatic and you'll slowly getting bits and pieces of information of things that they're all talking about, but it's really like loosely talked about, so you're like getting little nitpicks of everything, and then finally at the end everything comes together and it's apparently just the most saddest book. It destroys your soul, and that's like literally what I want. Like that's what I want in a book. That's all I really know. But the one thing, I think something may have been spoiled for me because this was on a specific table. I don't want to say this without giving away the spoiler because it's spoiled for me and I feel like maybe now I don't want to spoil for other people, but it was on a particular table. I can't say it without saying it. Anyway, the table it was at gave away something that I think is going to be one of the plot twists at the end. That's kind of annoying. Waterstones, do better. I'm excited to read this. Next, I picked up Lie With Me. So this was a book that I have seen recommended after I finished Swimming in the Dark, which I've mentioned on my channel a couple of times now that I just loved that book. And inside Swimming in the Dark, they had mentioned Giovanni's Room. I don't remember the author's name, but I tried to find that in the shop, but they didn't have it in stock. So I need to find that somewhere else because I do want to read that as well. It's a very classic read for like the gay literary fiction world. So I really want to read that. This one keeps getting recommended, which is Lie With Me. It is a French author, so it is Philippe Besson. I probably am pronouncing that wrong. Just out of a hotel in Bordeaux, I think that's how you pronounce it. Philippe is a famous writer. Did he write this about himself? Chances upon a young man who bears a striking resemblance to his first love. What follows is a look back into Philippe's teenage years to a winter morning in 1984. A small French high school and a carefully timed encounter between two 17-year-olds. It starts as a secret, intensely passionate, world-altering love affair between Philippe and his classmate Thomas. That's a little bit of a summary as to like what this book is about, and yeah, it's very short. I didn't realize how short of a book it is. It's like 154 pages. At least my Goodreads goal will go up from reading this, so I'm happy about that. I know this one will be a sad one as well. I'm in my sad girl era. Next, I've seen this one on TikTok quite a bit. It is not the particular type of book that I go for. I don't think this has romance in it. I believe this is actually following a female main character who's actually going through a breakup. I don't know if she actually finds love again. Back says that Maggie's marriage has ended, yep, just 608 days after it started, but she's fine and she's doing really good actually. Sure, she's alone for the first time and can't afford her rent, and her obscure PhD is going nowhere. But at the age of 29, Maggie is determined to embrace her new status as a surprisingly young divorcee. As Maggie throws herself headlong into chaos of the first year of divorce, she soon finds herself questioning everything, including why do we still get married? Did I fail before I even get started? And how many 4 a.m. delivery burgers do I need to eat until I'm happy? Interesting. Yeah, so I've never actually read anything quite like this. I'm usually a romance girly at heart, so this will be something that's very different for me. And I'm excited because that is part of one of my personal goals this year, is to step outside of my usual genre of books. Seems like it's going to be a good step in that direction. Next we have Open Water, which is by Caleb Nelson, and this one has been very popular. Quite a few of my mutuals have recommended this and said that it's like one of their favorite reads of the year, so I had to pick it up. Back says that it is two young people that meet in a pub in southeast London. Both are Black British. Both won scholarships to a private school where they struggled to belong. Both are now artists. He's a photographer, she's a dancer, trying to make a mark in a city that by turns celebrates and rejects them. Tentatively, tenderly, they fall in love, but two people who seem destined to be together can be torn apart by fear and violence. Again, another sad read. I know it's coming. Okay, that's a sticker that I can pull off, thank God. It's another quick, easy read to get on my Goodreads goal as well, but I just know that this one's going to be very touching, and the reviews on the back just sound so good. And finally, the last book that I have is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. So she is the author of Babel. I haven't read Babel yet, but I know that this may be a trilogy, I believe. I already have so many fantasy books on my TBR as it is. This one I don't know too much about, but it says, when Rin Ace the Kijuri... I hate fantasy words, man. Sometimes I just can't even. So the test to find the most talented students in the Nikara Empire, it was a shock to everyone that she got into the Sign Guard, the most elite military school of Nikan, was even more surprising, but surprises aren't always good. Because being a dark-skinned peasant girl from the south is not an easy thing at Sign Guard, fighting the prejudice of rival classmates, Rin discovers that she possesses a lethal, unearthly power, aptitude for the nearly mythical art of shamanism. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Exploring her gift with the help of the seemingly insane teacher, Rin learns that gods long thought dead are very much alive, and that mastering these powers could mean more than just surviving school. Interesting. And I know it says at the front here, it's got parallels with modern Chinese history resonate deeply and darkly with the blood-soaked epic of orphans and empresses, gods, and shamans. Shamans? Oh my god, I'm probably pronouncing that so wrong. I can't pronounce words. I need to hear someone say it. Shamans, and my Aussie accent just makes it sound even worse. Shamans. I don't know what that is. Let me Google what that is. It's a system of religious practice. Historically, it is often associated with indigenous and tribal societies and involves beliefs that shamans with the connection to the other world have the power to heal the sick, communicate with spirits, and escort souls of the dead to the afterlife. Interesting. Well, I learned something new today. Anyway, that was my final book that I got. So I do think that the book trip was very successful, so I'm very happy with everything that I got. Yeah, I probably need to go on a book buying ban because I have probably 100 books that I've got to read. My TBR is that long. I'm probably going to end up the video here, so if you did enjoy today's video or if you like these types of videos, please make sure to give this video a like and comment down below, and I'll make sure to do more of these for you. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you in my next video.